welcome to Omni Rewatch, the only Ben 10 podcast on the internet. I'm Ramen, and that is my co-host, Professor Berg.
Hello there, everyone. How you doing today?
And that is our audience of one geek, who may or may not dip midway in the episode. Geek, how you feeling?
I'm good. Just kind of started chilling on the couch in the studio over here.
Good. Berg, can you tell us, what is the episode we're going to be discussing today?
Season 3, episode 36, known as Under Wraps. So, for this episode, to teach Ben and Gwen the value of hard work, Max takes them to a family farm owned by Joan Maplewood in Dairyville, South Carolina. During dinner there, Joan's son Todd tells Ben and Gwen of a mysterious alien mummy that has recently arrived in a flash of purple lightning that sparks their curiosity. The two of them find it digging for a strange stone, but it attacks them as soon as they see it. Accelerate fights it to no avail, but the mummy flees in the confusion. Max discovers that the strange rock is a mineral called corrodium, which causes severe mutations in earthly organisms. And that's about it. That's the summary.
Well, they just stop right there, bro. Okay. First, I want to say this episode, I'm really 50-50 on this episode, Berg, because I do feel like the Ben mummy I know it's going to lead to something. I know the season 4 and all that, but like at the same time, this episode, I thought it was just okay. I really don't enjoy farm episodes of a lot of shows, if I'm being real.
I'm of the same mentality as well. This episode wasn't bad, but it wasn't good. It was just like, it was an okay episode. It wasn't, like, there's really not much you can say about this episode. And I know this seems like that's a recipe for like a short podcast, but I think we can find with the pad this out. But overall, yeah, this episode was all right. I didn't hate it. There was nothing in it that annoyed me. But it wasn't an episode you would find to be memorable. In fact, I think the only thing memorable about this episode is the mummy. His design is very super cool. I love how the way it looks. Mm-hmm. And also the way that it just turns like people and animals into like severe monsters. That is legitimately terrifying. Yeah, but I don't think they do a good job with with how the mummy is introduced, in my honest opinion.
Because like, now we've had Ben 10 cold openings that have like been like incredibly jarring, and it's like, but Ben is usually like the first person you'll see on screen in this cold opening, and any cold opening from any Ben 10 episode. This one starts with like Carrot Top and some guy who's just a reskin of Ben. I'm not even lying. Like, you could straight up like be flipping through channels, and if this came on, you'd be hella confused it was a Ben 10 episode if you didn't check the description.
Yeah, so basically, yeah, the cold opening begins with these two kids. Again, one's Carrot Top and there's some fat kid I don't really know, who's also voiced by Tara Strong, by the way. That's funny.
Yeah, I heard Tara Strong's voice. I'm like, bro, I can't.
And I shit you not, it's a cow. I shit you not, they literally did the fucking cow tipping joke. It's like it's like, that's called cow tipping. They were, and it was oh my god. It's like, oh well, you're too scared.
This episode's budget was blown on two things: that cow tipping and that fucking montage, the fucking alien montage that almost takes up half the fucking episode.
Oh yeah, we're getting a little ahead of ourselves there, but yeah, sorry. Yeah, no, but okay, so yeah, basically. Yeah, I stated before, Grandpa Max is tired of like Ben and Gwen not doing their chores. And it's so funny because he's like, Ben, you're supposed to fill up the water cooler. He's like, yeah, and Gwen's like, yeah, Ben. He's like, in the brown, he's like, I know you're not talking. You don't do the fucking dishes. Like, you think you're? He's like, you know what? We're gonna work on a farm.
Who's being punished here, Max or them?
Oh, dude, that's so fun. Oh, it's so funny because it's like the twist at the end is so funny.
He's like, we can jump around. We don't have to like go.
Yeah, fair enough. Okay, so at the end of the episode, Like they're like, please, Grandpa, don't take us back to the farm. And he's like, oh my God, you guys learned your lesson. Dude, I fucking hate working on the farm. It's like, are you fucking for real?
There's other ways to teach.
You're the one who forces here, bitch.
Yeah. There's other ways to teach fucking responsibility. I'm like, my man, you didn't even enjoy the fucking farm, so why even fucking do it? Why even take these kids there? I feel like there's a better way to do that.
There is. I'm gonna be honest. As someone who has family who's actually been on farms, like I have family who run farms and shit. I'll just tell you this: farm life is overrated as fuck, dude. They romanticize that shit too much.
They do. It is.
And by an audience, by they we mean white people.
Yeah. There's a website called farmersonly.com.
Farmersonly.com.
Yeah.
Guys, half those guys at farmersonly.com smell like manure and ass. Okay, it's farm life. I'm not trying to say it's bad, but I'm like, it's just very fucking glamorized to be this like cool thing, and like, you know, you're plowing the fields. I'm like, as a person who's been on a farm, like when I was a kid doing farm work, it ain't fucking fun. It's really not fucking fun, dude.
That being said, we do appreciate you farmers. Any farmers watching, we do appreciate. We know your work is hard.
Yeah, we're just. I was gonna say we're discouraging the farmer fan base for the Omni Rewatch podcast.
We're discouraging grandparents and parents. If you want to get back at your kids, don't do the fucking farm thing. It really isn't benefiting you or them.
It's not.
We get comments being like,
farmers,
I love living on a farm.
Well, good for you.
Like, I'm a farmer who listens to this in the background. How dare you?
You know, and any farmers who do listen to this in the background, like you're basically plowing the fields or you're milking the cows, we do appreciate that you're. We do. We do appreciate you listening to this, and we do appreciate what you do.
Some guys over there like sweating his dick off in the fucking fields today, like in an American fucking field. He was like, "That fuck farmers."
I gotta listen to this Ben 10 podcast that is going on. Man, these fuckers are assholes.
Oh my goodness, dude! No, we don't hate. It's just that we just don't really. It's just that for them, it's like, oh, this. Like, I'm gonna get you farm life. It's like, dude.
Our critique is on Grandpa Max's like his way of punishing his kids in this episode was like just very fucking weird. And I don't really care. I really think there's stuff in this episode that I do think they wasted a lot of. I think they cheaped out on this episode because it takes place in maybe few locations, farm locations, and
it does. It is this episode. This was definitely a budget episode. You could tell. Like, I'm not saying it didn't have good animation. The fight scene with the mummy and the monsters, mm-hmm. Those were pretty good. But you can tell that this was just. I hate to say this word, but this was definitely a filler episode in a way because I know like the mummy doesn't appear until like much later. By the way, that's another factor of it. So when I find the mummy, and Ben's about to get mutated, and he gets the mummy's DNA.
I flipped the fuck
He slams the fucking watch, and he becomes Upgrade. Nope. And don't get me wrong, Upgrade is one of my favorite aliens. But I'm like, dude, we were expecting. Did you really have to tease us like that? Did you really have to be like, oh, fooled you? No, this is just a regular alien.
Yeah, like I feel like they just didn't make the model for the episode because Ben's mummy's model is like instead of the purple light, it's the green light. If this is what I think a budget episode is, they did not make or draw a model for Ben for this episode for Ben mummy. That's why they used the Upgrade. Because that tease pissed me the fuck off. Why even do that? Why even do all that if you're not even gonna fucking do it?
To pour more salt in the wound, ladies and gentlemen, we don't get to see Ben Mummy until fucking Omniverse.
Yes, it is the fucking worst. It is the most like we'll see we see Frankenstrike and we'll see like Ben Wolf, but we never see Ben turn into Ben Mummy ever.
is funny because this episode came out in 2007, and I think Omniverse came out in 2010, so 2020. I'm sorry, 2012. So it's like, so they do not so they do not do They do not do the Mummy for at least 5 to 6 years, depending on the episode. So it's gonna take.
Man was just resting on his ass in the fucking Omnitrix, bro.
like for half a decade, you do not see this alien ever again.
We might have the first ever fucking alien, like the first OG alien to be on Fraud Watch in the Ben 10 universe.
Oh my god, this episode is just like, and also, dude, that kid is copy. I think you said it already before I even said it. But that kid is copy and paste Ben. You cannot tell me he's not just copy. They just copy and pasted the model and changed the hair and the eye color. He is copy and pasted of Ben's model.
I mean, to be fair, some people will say that Gwen is a copy paste model of Ben, just with like longer eyelashes.
Yeah, but this one's like But this one, I'm like, it's more apparent because with that one I can ignore, but this one is more apparent.
Plus, they're related, so like you can just say they'll have similar looks. So,
I guess are they related? Like the farm Todd?
No,
is that his fucking name?
No. These are literally just random strangers, Ramen.
What the fuck is Grandpa Max doing to taking them to random strangers' farmhouse?
Because he heard an ad on the radio and he thought that'd be a good idea.
I hear ads on the radio.
It wasn't.
I hear ads on the fucking radio all the time. You don't see me fucking rushing to that place. Kind of dumb fucking. That's a dumb setup. That is very dumb. Like.
By the way, fun fact: this episode was written by Greg Weisman. You know, the creator of Young Justice and Spectacular Spider-Man.
No, yo. You make great episodes and like great shows, but I'm like. Think you kind of cheaped on this.
This ain't it, bro.
This ain't the episode, man. Not to mention,
our hands are on fucking Greg Weisman's shoulder, like this ain't it, bro.
They were like, when he was writing the episode, they were like, he probably put like, now he gets Ben Mummy, and then the fucking artists were like, sorry, we don't have enough time to make the model for Ben Mummy, so just turn him to fucking upgrade. You don't have a model sheet, turn him into upgrade. I'm like, wouldn't people be pissed? Yeah, but we don't have the fucking model.
But we have a deadline.
We have a fucking deadline. I'm like, bro, you fucking did Ben Wolf. That was a great episode, except for that last part of the episode where it became
that part was shit. That part was shitty. I hated that one.
Yeah, this one
Benton lore is a mess, folks. Benton lore is a major mess.
It is. It really is. This one's a monster episode, and this one has my same issue, but it's not the same issue I have with the Ben Wolf one, because the Ben Wolf one is good throughout until the ending. This one, it's okay, and then there's one tease of an alien that never falls through, and it just ruins this episode, because it doesn't, there's not many good locations in this episode. It takes place in the shittiest fucking farmland where there's like not even any civilians. You can't tell me there's not civilians on farmland.
The final battle takes place in a ice cream factory
with a terrible fucking security guard. Awful security guard, by the way.
That guy was mainly there just so he could be cannon fodder. So he could be turned into a monster.
He was fucking half shirtless in the fucking ending. I'm like, bro, this is so fucking dumb. There's a montage, and I'm gonna be real. All the aliens throughout this episode are just used to do farm work. There's not a memorable scene with any of them, besides maybe the final battle. I can't think.
There's like three. I think usually there's four. There's like three battles here. One was with Accelerate, the other was with Diamond Head, and the other was with Upgrade. So,
and
everyone else is like, it was
rest farm work.
Not for real. It's so funny. Like Grandpa Max said, no alien for this, no aliens, and Ben's like, I'm gonna use aliens. Which, by the way, Max should know his fucking grandson better. The moment he turns his back, he's just like, I'm gonna use his way out.
Yeah, I mean, you tell him not to do it, and he does it. The montage in this episode almost takes up half the episode. It's maybe a minute.
This is the definition of a filler episode for sure. Like this is 100%.
Like it really is because there's really not aside because really there's nothing like and I like you and the thing is I'm not against filler episodes. Some filler episodes can actually be really interesting. It can if it's done right, it's done right.
Mm-hmm.
And I understand like budget episodes. I get it. It's like sometimes you need to figure out like okay, how do we do it? Where can we get the money go from here to there? We can animate this later, and I get it. But this one was just kind of again. I don't hate this episode. I really don't.
No, it's
but I do,
okay.
It's definitely better than the last episode we saw with the fucking super buddies and the fucking like the Mr. Kangaroo, whatever the hell his name was.
Yeah, we haven't watched the original Ben 10 in a while, so like going to that episode where it was like this confusing twist that didn't make any sense. Going and then like some rip-off aliens to going to fucking farmland where it's like barely any like good scene locations. There's barely any like fight scenes, and the setup is almost just ridiculous. I mean, like at least Grandpa Max does something in this episode, but like, but is it like really like worth like? You know, he does something in this episode. I'm not even
actually. He does. It's like okay. What he does actually, he brings the hazmat suit that prevents the mutation from the mummy. And honestly, I kind of like in this episode where he just instantly believes them. He does not like, oh, there's a mummy. Oh, there's a weird mummy here. Okay, cool. Show me where you found it. Okay, this is coronium. Okay, yeah, dude. These monsters. Yeah, these guys turn to monsters. Okay, like I think he was very useful. Like outside the farm. Again, I think this is the problem. This episode, because the concept of the episode is actually pretty good. Like the mummy, the coronium, the mutation. That's good stuff. But then there's the farm work, which like you just do not care about that part.
You don't. I feel like you can put this mummy. I feel like the location is my issue. It's not necessarily like the farm work is it brings it all down. But I'm like, I like the mummy aspect. I really wish it was like maybe a better location, maybe Europe or something.
You know what? I think I have a better. It should have been. It should have been a museum. It should have been like in a. It should have been in a museum. Like they had they had this like ancient Egypt exhibition going on, and Ben and Gwen are bored out of their. Well, mainly Ben. I think Gwen would like it, but Ben's bored out of his mind. He does some shit. He likes to say he breaks some kind of artifact in the museum because he's being a reckless shithead. And Max teaches him how to pay responsibility because it's like, hey man, you can't be breaking this shit. I think that's would probably be the better concept for this episode. And then the mummy's just trying to get some.
I was gonna say make it a parody of like The Mummy from by starring Brendan Fraser.
Oh my god!
Either way,
they should have just fucking done that. No, my god, I just pitched a better episode.
Like either Berg's idea of learning responsibility in the museum or just mummy parody. Either way,
fucking finding fucking mummies on a fucking farm is fucking 50-50. What the fuck you find a mummy at a farm, bro? Those are the two most like so polar opposite locations you would ever see a mummy.
I think that is very random. It's just like especially South Carolina of all places. It's like why that? It's just like why. Of all places, why a farm in South Carolina where you find a mummy?
I could imagine.
I think it's mostly if I had to take a guess, I think it would mostly be because they're trying to stick with the alien theme, aliens, crop circles. You know, they just kind of did like a random guess and just be like, all right, let's go to a farm.
You know what this reminds me of? It reminds me of that shit, like, you know that South Park episode where, like, they're making fun of Family Guy and a bunch of manatees just put a bunch of random balls with random words on it. I feel like that's what this episode was.
It just threw
this episode, which
farm is and mummy.
It was just a bunch of manatees, like, picking up balls with random words on it and just putting them together. That's what this episode feels like.
Where do they fight? In an ice cream factory. Wait, really? on a farm? Security guard gets corrupted. Gwen can't use her magic. No, yeah, it does seem like.
She can't use her magic in the hazmat suit, so
I mean,
it's another factor as well.
You know, she did. Grandpa Max and Gwen did a little more than Ben in this episode. Though. I mean,
Grandpa Max, yes, I love that he did manage to beat the shit out of the monster with a crane, but Gwen not so much. All she did was inflate it in her suit and then just bounce up and just beat the monster by accident with a bouncing move.
Does she not come up with the plan for the to defeat the mummy?
No, she does not. That's Grandpa Max.
Oh, okay.
Grandpa Max for the win. Usually we give Gwen a lot of credit. Gwen has been on a roll for a lot of the season, for a lot of the past couple seasons, but this one I feel like, this one, not one of her best strong suits, this one.
Yeah, Ben was kind of a dick the last episode we watched, bro.
Bro almost literally got a man put in jail. An innocent man. All because like, Ben, we gotta go back. Like, you're stealing my aliens, Ben. You don't have to send him in jail for like false crimes he didn't commit. You could sue him for copyright infringement.
Also, exposing her secret identity, quote unquote, is not such a good thing for a guy trying to be a hero. Yeah, that episode was, and this one is like, it's not bad. It's better than Super Fucking Buddy. Bone. I don't fucking care what it's called. I care to not read that fucking title again. But this one was just okay. It's just the fucking location's just awful. Fucking ice cream shop fight. What? Come on, man. You could have picked any other place to have the final battle. You picked a fucking Cold Stone Creamery fucking location, man.
The Baskin Robbins factory, or like Ben and Jerry's factory.
It's in the South, so it'd probably be like a Bluebell or some shit like that. So
Bluebell ass fucking fight. Fucking
you did it.
Fucking douse the mummy with like fucking ice cream toppings, and that's how they kind of like defeat it. Kind of. So dumb, man.
This was just dumb. I think it's the thing. Like you said, we act like we don't really hate this episode. Again, this is not like we're not angry. We're just like, we just think this episode just could have been better. It's like I said, me and Geek, we kind of told we kind of give our concepts of what would be better for the episode. It's like, because this episode does have a lot of potential. I feel like I said, the money, not the money. Of course, there's the money, but the mummy, the Coronium, Max teaching Ben and Gwen a lesson about hard work, like those are there, but just how it's done, it's just not really. Again, I don't hate and that's another thing, and that's something I noticed with these episodes, like some of the last one. This the working on the farm seems like an entirely separate episode. Like this could just be its own episode of a different thing.
There's a better farm episode here. This is not it. Like I could see a better episode on a farm without the mummy being in it, and that'd be fun to explore, and like maybe like also go into town a bit, and like this is not it. Like I could see a better farm episode. It's just when you add the mummy in it, which seems completely random, it just brings it all down. Also, the midway point, where I do feel like they were just padding the episode because they needed for the running time. That montage takes up way too much fucking time. I do think there could have been something in that, in place of that montage. I get you wanting to show Ben transforming into all these aliens and doing farm work, and that's
a quite cool concept.
It's a fun, cool concept. If it wasn't the fact that there also needs to be more plot, because this episode isn't strong enough.
I'm sorry. All I could think about when I saw the montage, when I was thinking of like the scene from the epilogue from Red Dead Redemption 2, when like John's working on the farm. He's like, okay, so let me put a phone in the farmer and I cut it. Like that's all I could think of.
Play some Red Dead Redemption music over that montage.
That's That's all I can think of when I see that poor montage.
And we never saw copycat Farm Ben and that other her and his mom ever again.
No, we do not. It is like
we don't even see the fucking mummy again because he doesn't fucking appear in the fucking Omniverse.
This is just like I just feel like this episode. We're going in circles, but I think that's the thing though. It's like this episode was just mid, and the right way. And actual like not like it's bad, like actual mid. Like it's like I would give this. I mean, we're gonna go to our rankings in a minute. But if I were to give an early ranking, I would give this like a C-. I would give this a very low C- or a high D+. It's like. It's not the worst thing I've ever seen, but this could be so much better.
Dude, yeah. Usually I would be like, yo, Alien MVP or whatever, but because there was like a lot of moments, and I have all the alien transformations down, but like all of them were used to do farm work, and then half of them were used for like the battle, and I'm like, what am I going to say? Upgrade is like the only MVP, but even then, I'm like, I don't really think the aliens were used right in this episode. I'm sorry.
No, they weren't. Like I mean, I guess you can say Accelerate was pretty good against the mutated cows. You could argue Accelerate, and it's just like for me, it's just meh.
This is the one episode that because I feel like we've been through a lot of episodes of Ben 10 where we're able to like. I think the worst episodes do allow us to talk about more stuff, but with this one, there's a lot not going. There's not much going on where I do feel like there's not much to say about it. But like we're trying, y'all. It's just not that strong of an episode with Super Buddy, with the super boner pal, whatever the fuck it's called. We have more to fucking say about it.
Because it was a legit fucking shitty episode. It did not make any sense whatsoever.
What's that episode with the fucking Galactic Patrol? Whatever that.
The Galactic Enforcers. That episode really sucked. But
I had a feeling that they'd be like the bad guys and they weren't.
That's I feel like the true effect of a Mandela effect, dude. It's like thought they were gonna be bad. Like you remember them being like you were so bored by that fucking episode that you completely imagined a different one.
As a kid, I remember a few Ben 10 episodes. This is not the one I remember.
No, that's what I said. It's very forgettable. It is very, very forgettable.
Yo, Geek, you got any feelings on this episode? What would you describe this episode, Geek?
It is a very, very, very normal, by the books 5 out of 10 episode.
No, Geek, I'm setting you up, motherfucker. God damn.
Look, Grandpa Max has been through shit, but compared to this episode, I think he's seen stranger things.
Okay, there you go. There you go. You know what? This is what this podcast was leading up to, that one joke.
Just the one joke. This episode was so fucking boring.
This podcast was not boring. This episode we had to watch before we recorded it was fucking boring. Because, as many of you know, we watch the episode before we record, so it's fresh in our memory. My memory is jumping fucking around because of how fucking bad this episode is. With like
the ironic thing, I think my fucking Stranger Things joke was like the most entertaining part of this fucking recording.
It was. Yo, we were talking about how we're gonna.
I was constantly making the same joke while we were watching this episode.
He was. He was like, stranger things have happened.
Overall, this episode, like I said, this is definitely one of like I said before, it was like written by Greg Weisman, but I'm like, everyone has their duds, and this is definitely one of them. That in Young Justice season 4.
Did he fucking write Young Justice season 4?
I think he did. Either way.
Oh my god, yo man, I hope you're not giving Young Justice fucking farm ass episodes, dude.
No, they actually didn't.
Oh, he didn't. Okay.
Actually, he might have actually with Superboy and shit. Hold on, we got to look.
The closest thing we've ever had to what's it called, like a farm episode or farm things in Young Justice is just like the Kents living on a farm. Take it from someone who's rewatched Young Justice like 3 times over.
Fair enough.
Fair. Clark Kent doesn't live in this farm. I wouldn't. That boy in Clark Kent. It's just people theorizing that's Clark Kent on a fucking farm. Well, I like to theorize this copycat Ben is Clark Kent. This episode fucking sucks. Let's rank it. Is it 1 out of 10? Right? Omnitrix? Okay. 1 out of 10.
Omnitrix. All right. Like I said before, I give this, as I said earlier, but I'm going to use Omnitrix. I give it a 5. It's like I give it a 4 or 5. Omnitrix out of 10. Again,
you're very generous.
I didn't. Dude, like I said, I didn't hate this episode. I did find some enjoyment out of it, but at the same time, it's like, again, like with the last episode, there's 2 plots that actually work well best as their own episodes, but they just kind of mash together, and I'm like, I don't know, man. It's just I just did not. And there's a reason why a lot of people forget this episode exists, and yeah, it's just like I don't hate it. I don't like it either. I give it 4. You know what? I'm gonna give it a 4.5 Omnitrix, just to be fair. Like, just as like, you know what? That's what I give it. Like I said, but if I was a teacher, I would give this a low C minus or a high D plus. It's like you try. I can see the potential, but you didn't do it.
Yeah. Berg is like very nice with his rating. I'm sorry, y'all. This fucking episode, I can't even remember. The only thing I fucking remember is the Stranger Things jokes when we were watching the episode. I fucking can't remember a goddamn thing from this fucking episode. That wasn't the ice cream mummy.
In Grandpa Max's love life, he's done a lot, but he's also seen Stranger Things. Good night, everybody.
Yeah.
This episode gets a 3 out of 10, and I'm out. I'll see you guys next time.
Honestly, that's the rating I was. Oh, he did. He left. But like,
no, he did. He wasn't fucking around.
Yeah. Yeah. All I remember is the fucking ice cream mummy. But I am gonna give it a 3 out of 10, and that's just being me nice. I could have gave it a far worse rating. The only good thing in this episode is the animation. I don't. Everything else is better.
Dude, if Kai was still with us, I know she would give this like a 1. Like she would give like this. She would fucking eviscerate this episode.
She would.
I'm more generous. I'm the generous guy. I'm like, you know what? If I find something good, I will. I'm not really a negative guy. Like if you have like I think that's the reason why I'm so negative, because this episode didn't enrage me. It didn't make me angry. It was just there.
It's underwhelming.
That's how I feel about this episode. It was just there. I feel like this was just to fill a quota, to feel like, okay, we need this amount. Let's just see what, like, this is legit the definition of a filler episode. And I don't like using that word a lot, but this is legit just like, there's not really any development. There's just like, there's characters you don't ever see again. It's just space. And like I said, and even though they teased the alien, they never got the new alien. Like, again, if this all could have been worth it, if we actually see the Ben mummy, I feel like we would be a little bit more forgiving of that.
They ran. I'm thinking they really ran. They really did not have a model sheet. I cannot imagine. I might even ask this on Twitter, because I cannot imagine them teasing that silhouette and then doing upgrade. Because if I was a kid and a little bit more conscious watching this episode, I would be fucking pissed not seeing a fucking mummy.
Because I feel like this. If you're like a kid and you actually are like excited to see a new Ben alien, like it's like I think every kid has a right. I think that's the reason why people forget this episode exists, because it's like with Ben Wolf, you at least know that it's like, oh, it's a new alien. Because let's be honest here. Whenever Ben gets a new alien, people do talk. Like, people talk about the episode when Cannibal appears, even though it's fucking gross. People talk about when Ben Wolf appears. But when this happens, you're just gonna forget that shit ever happened, dude.
Yeah. What's the next episode, Berg? Please don't tell me
next
it's gonna be
episode.
bad.
Okay, so the next episode's going to be. Give me one moment. I gotta get back. I was.
I like
give
how
me
we're
one
going through
moment.
this whole emotional arc, whether it's going to be a bad or good episode.
I think that's because I feel like that's season 3 in general. Like season 3 is like you have some of the best episodes, but you also have some of the worst.
Yeah, I think the back half of this season's gonna have like some bad because we started out very strong in season 3, and then I think we're at the back half of it. I really think we've gotten to the back half of the show.
I think so as well. Like, hold on, let me get this real quick here. Yeah, because that's basically what season 3. It's like you have like, for example, because I'm looking at the season 3 episodes right now. Because like we have we started off strong with Ben 10,000. We had then there was the whole then we had the episode next with the hypnosis episode. Then you had the switching bodies episode. Then you had the Christmas episode. Ben Wolf. Basically the game, the one where they would transform into the video game, the alien buddies. This episode. Yeah, season 3 is literally, I shit you not, it's literally stacked. It's like one episode is good, the other is okay, the other is shit. That's basically been the theme of season 3 so far.
That's basically the pattern, and like we're not getting a shit one, right? Because this one was just okay. What's the next?
Okay, so the next one is called The Unnaturals.
Oh God.
You know that episode?
No, it's just 2 titles with the word "un" in it. Unwrapped.
The Unwrapped and The Unnaturals.
I think what we should do is that we should try to do these. We're in May, right?
Yeah, we're in May right now. I think
we'll do one in June because that way we can. We need to get done with season 3. So we're gonna try to do one in June.
Yeah, we need to like kind of speed this up a bit. So we'll try to. We apologize if the episode. A lot of shit's been going on in our lives, like our personal lives lately. But we're gonna try at least get as many episodes as we can out there to catch up with all the stuff that happened.
What we're gonna try to do is how many more episodes we have for season 3.
Okay, so for season 3, I would say. Okay, so we got the 9, 10, 11. Okay, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, we got 5 more episodes.
Okay, so we're gonna for the next few months, we're gonna try to speed through some of these episodes so that way we can officially be done with season 3, and then we can get these out for you guys listening or watching. And we're gonna try to update as much as possible. But like, yeah. I feel like we need to actually get through some of these. But like as Berg said, we're very busy. But expect a lot more. We can't tell you when they're coming out, but just expect. We have 2 podcasts on this channel, but our priority now is just getting these episodes done right now. So, thank you guys for watching. If you do want to watch this episode, is this on Tubi? Like the at Ben 10?
Yeah, Ben 10's now on Tubi now. And I also think it's on Hulu as well, which by proxy it's on Disney Plus. So,
oh fuck,
yeah,
Disney owns Ben 10. Don't think about it. Fucking
dude, that's a rant for another day. But basically, almost all the Cartoon Network shows are on. Well, not the classic ones, but a lot of the ones from like the 2010s. And the late 2000s, early 2010s, they're on Disney Plus now.
Yep.
It's so ironic.
If you want, go check out the episodes on this episode on Tubi and like leave your thoughts in the comment, or you can watch it on Hulu or Disney Plus or fucking I don't know, man. Pirate it. I don't know. If that. I'm Ramen. That's my co-host, Professor Berg. This has been Omni Rewatch. Thank you for joining us, geek who bounced with that great Stranger Things joke. Again, Stranger Things joke is the best part about watching this episode. With that, peace out, y'all.